Hello and welcome back, everyone. If you are like us, chances are you would be ready at every hour of the day to learn things about the wonders the world has to offer. Fortunately, finding facts and info on the craziest places on the planet is no more a hassle, as we aim to help you in that department. Before we proceed into the details of what we have for you today, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to stay updated. In addition to being the driest spot in North America, Death Valley is also the hottest area on the planet. On July 10, 1913, Furnace Creek registered the nation's largest temp of 134 degrees Fahrenheit. In the shade, highs of 120 degrees Fahrenheit are not uncommon, while nightly lows of 90 degrees Fahrenheit are not uncommon. The amount of rain that falls in the average year is less than 2 inches, which is a pittance compared to the amount that falls in most deserts. Flash floods are a risk during thunderstorms, particularly in the late summer. To begin, a little history of Death Valley National Park is in order. It covers an area of more than 3 million acres. While the Death Valley Basin is the driest region on the planet, the park itself has a wide range of altitudes and a wide variety of fauna to offer. Just a few miles west of Yosemite National Park, Mount Whitney may be found. The highest point on the mountain is at the height of nearly 4,500 meters. The highest point in the U.S. is Mount Whitney. The highest point in the area is Telescope Peak, which reaches a height of more than 11,000 feet. Death Valley's extreme heat and dryness might be attributed in part to the area's towering mountains. Winter and spring are far more pleasant than the extremes of summer. During the winter, low altitudes provide pleasant daytime temperatures and cold nighttime temperatures that very rarely exceed freezing levels. The low valley is colder than the higher mountains. 3 to 5 degrees Fahrenheit is lost for every 1,000 feet gained in elevation, approximately 300 meters. Death Valley is known for its clear sky, although storms in the winter and monsoons in the summer may bring clouds and rain. The desert experiences a lot of wind, particularly in the spring with incoming cold fronts. Dust storms might unexpectedly spring up. On Sunday afternoon, the temperature in Death Valley rose to a sweltering 130 degrees Fahrenheit, marking it the hottest place on Earth. That's 54 degrees Fahrenheit, which is around the temperature of a steak's interior organs. Throughout August, Death Valley's 300 to 400 year-round inhabitants are subjected to temperatures ranging from 110 to 125 degrees Fahrenheit. Lows of 90 degrees are common at night. Even in the sweltering heat, inhabitants are able to work, socialize, or even work out outside. Per the National Park Service, temperatures may soar to 120 degrees Fahrenheit due to a combination of geology, a scarcity of water, and the region's extreme dryness. Every year, the valley receives less than 2 inches of rain, leaving the plants and animals that dwell there in desperate need of water. The valley, which is encircled by mountains on all sides and drops 282 meters below sea level, is scorched by the sun's beams. Because of the extreme heat, Death Valley is the hottest spot on the planet. The mountains encircling Death Valley trap the hot air that rises from the desert floor. Because of the high air pressure present at such low altitudes, it is squeezed and overheated as it returns to the valley. Why is it so dry? Coastal Pacific Ocean winter storms must cross mountain ranges in order to proceed eastward. On the west side of the mountains, the moisture compresses as the clouds ascend and cool. There is a dry rain shadow on the east side of the mountains since the clouds have run out of moisture. Death Valley is sandwiched between 4 main mountain ranges, each of which adds to the region's drier rain shadow. Why is it so hot? Death Valley's summer temperatures are influenced by its depth and form. 282 feet beneath sea level, the valley is surrounded by a series of high, steep mountainous regions. Dry air and little vegetation enable the desert surface to be heated by the sun's energy. The valley's depths act as a heat sink, trapping heat reflected from the soil. Lows in the 85 to 95 degree Fahrenheit zone are common during the summer evenings. Thus, there is no respite from the heat. Valley walls cool the air before it reaches the mountains and returns it to the valleys. Only slightly colder than the encircling hot air are these pockets of falling air. Low-altitude air pressure further compresses and heats them as they drop. High temperatures are caused by the movement of superheated air through valleys. In the summer of 2001, there were 154 days in a row with a high temp of 100 degrees Fahrenheit or above. Summer 1996 saw 40 days above 120 degrees Fahrenheit and 105 days above 110 degrees. There were 43 days in a row in 1917 when the temperature soared to 120 degrees Fahrenheit or above. Highest temperatures on record have been recorded there as well. On July 15, 1972, the ground temperature at Furnace Creek reached 201 degrees Fahrenheit. On that particular day, the air temperature topped out at 128 degrees Fahrenheit. Dry as a bone is how one describes the area. As of 1929 and 1953, no rain has been recorded. During the 40-month period between 1931 to 1934, just 0.64 inches of rain fell. Let us know if you liked the video by giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel. Goodbye!